President Trump's team got more than one warning about Michael Flynn, the president's first national security advisor, who was fired for lying to the vice president. We learned today that after the election, President Obama, who had fired Flynn himself from an intelligence job, let President-elect Trump know that he shouldn't hire Flynn. And today, former acting Attorney General Sally Yates told Congress that she warned the White House that the Russians knew about the lie to Vice President Pence and could blackmail Flynn. Here's Jeff Pegues.
This was a matter of some urgency.
Sally Yates said she felt compelled to inform the White House that President Trump's national security advisor Michael Flynn had misled the vice president about his contacts with Russian Ambassador Sergei Kislyak in late December. U.S. intelligence had gathered intercepts of his conversations. Democrat Dianne Feinstein.
So what you're saying is that General Flynn lied to the vice president.
That's certainly how it appeared, yes, because the vice president went out and made statements about General Flynn's conduct that he said were based on what General Flynn had told him. And we knew that that just flat wasn't true.
I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear.
On January 24th, 4 days after President Trump's inauguration, Flynn was interviewed by FBI agents at the White House as part of the Bureau's investigation into Russian meddling in the election. 2 days later, on the 26th, Yates met at the White House with the president's lawyer, Don McGahn. She said she informed him then that Flynn had been compromised.
The Russians also knew about what General Flynn had done, and the Russians also knew that General Flynn had misled the vice president. This was a problem because not only did we believe that the Russians knew this, but that they likely had proof of this information. And that created a compromise situation, a situation where the national security advisor essentially could be blackmailed by the Russians.
The next day, Yates met with McGahn again. He asked whether the Justice Department was pursuing charges against Flynn.
They were concerned that taking action might interfere with the FBI investigation. And we told him, both the senior career official and I, that he should not be concerned with it.
McGahn then asked to see the evidence against Flynn. 3 days later, on January 30th, Yates agreed. But that night, the Obama administration holdover was fired for refusing to defend the president's travel ban.
I don't know what happened after that because that was my last day with DOJ.
Even after Yates's warning, the White House didn't act right away. It took more than 2 weeks for Flynn to be fired. President Trump called Flynn a wonderful man even after he was fired. Today on Twitter, Mr. Trump wrote, "Ask Sally Yates how classified information got into the newspapers," soon after she explained it to the White House. Scott Yates denied being the source of those leaks.
Jeff Pegues in our Washington newsroom. Jeff, thank you.